So for the first time in my life, I have a win rate with more than 50%. More than 50%. It's crazy. I took 30 trades. I won 13, lost 12, and 5 for a break even. I've never had this type of results in my entire life before. Not just that, I had like 7 wins in a row. 3 were break even, but these 3 that were break even, I would only break even to a trade when it reached 1.5 hours. That's the only time I break even, and most of them are so close to take profit and they come back to loss. That's why I like to classify those break evens as also win, because of course, even if you use a software, it's going to say the same. Let's jump straight into the data and let me show you all everything, because this result is mind blowing. Like, bro, if this thing goes like this, nah, bro, if it goes like this, crazy, man. Out of the hood. Before we start, first of all, let me show you the first journal. Now, this is it. So as you can see, 30 trades, but this journal has just 10 trades. It has just 10 trades. So as at the time when I started this journal, this was when I implemented supply and demand into my trading. But taking supply and demand, I was taking random supply and demand. The thing with supply and demand is that it works very well, but you will see a lot of supply and demand in a day. You have to pick the right one. If you know the right one to pick, then you're gonna make good money. But all is definitely not gonna work. You have to pick the right one. With the right one, you will most likely not see setups every day. So this is it. I had this journal and I won just 2 trades, so I stopped. Why did I stop? I stopped and said, because I was also trading my support and resistance strategy here. As you can see, at the time, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I used to trade with support and resistance too. But I stopped trading support and resistance, and I now said, okay, instead of me picking random supply and demand, let me do this. Let me add this supply and demand to my London break, because my London break works. The only thing is that my London breaks, it will hit me out. You hit my stop loss and go in my direction. So I added it to my London break, and since then, since then the result has been magnificent. So I just did 10 trades here and stopped and started a new journal. So with this 10 trade, I won only 2 trades. The rest were losses. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I was having losses back to back. Now I switched to the new one, and the new one is where the real game started. Now this result I had here was the best. It's the best I've had, just like I said. And before we continue, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. If you're enjoying this video, if you're enjoying the videos I make on this channel, and you're new to the channel too, why are you not subscribing? Please do like and subscribe. It's going to help the channel grow, in turn make the channel grow. Newer viewers are going to come into this place and see the good thing we're doing here. So it's just, I'm documenting my journey. If you're new to this place, just know one thing: I am documenting my journey. Why am I documenting my journey? I want the case whereby when new traders come moving in 10 years time, if YouTube is still alive as at then, they come to my channel, scroll down to my videos and see that I did all these things. It's going to help them, just like it's even helping people right now. Because I see a lot of results. I see people telling me a lot of things, and I'm just like, wow, bro, I didn't even know it was going to be like this. You understand? So when new traders come, I want them to see what I did 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and see that yes, this person documented his journey, and if this person did it, then I can do it. So especially people coming from Africa, where it is really, really hard to even make money here. So please do like and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. So look at, I took 30 trades here and I had like the best result I have ever had. Now I wrote everything down in a book here. I wrote it down here. So I'm just going to read it out from here, because if I come here and try to pinpoint and count everything, it's going to make the video very long. But I came to this data and I did my findings. You understand? So I wrote everything down, the stats and everything that we need to see here. So I'm going to read it here. Let's start. 13 wins out of 30 trades, 12 losses out of 30 trades, 5 break evens out of 30 trades. Now if we're going to put this thing in context, you're going to understand that I break even exactly to my entry. When it's time to break even, I just pull my stop loss a little bit above my entry. So if it comes back and hit me, it's not going to read as loss. But I go for 1:2. I go for 2R. And now if price hits 1:1.5, I break even. The candle does not need to close 1:1.5 before I break even. If you just tap 1:1.5, I break even. Why do I do this? Because if this price is going to tap your take profit or tap your stop loss, the candle do not need to close before it trigger you out. You understand? If that's the case, if I'm breaking even, then I need to break even immediately prices has tapped a particular level that is in my trading plan. So now if you look at this data now, you see that if 5 trades were break even, let's consider these 5 trades as nothing. You understand? So we're working with a 25 trade sample here, if you understand what I mean. Now it's not like the BE is absolute out of the map. You understand that if the break even is up to 5 trades, that's like a 10 or 20% That's about the 10 or 20% of my trade. Let me say if I take 100 trades, you understand? Let's say about 15 or 20 is going to be break even. And that is something to pay attention to. It's something to understand that, okay, this is what your trading style works with. Accept it. Then I see a lot of people telling me that, bro, you should take partials, you should do this, you should do that, bro. See, you people, the thing here with traders is that traders always know what the best thing to tell. Like they know people problem, but they don't know their own. It's really funny. Before I come up with this data, if I come up with this thing, I see this break even. I know I've seen this thing in my back testing. Before I come to trade anything, I have back tested it. When I back tested, it's the only time I can come to the chart and trade it. You understand? So yeah, I'll just quit telling me what to do. I know what I am doing. I am consciously and I am also constantly testing a way to trade to have a better result. And the next thing is this: things like break even, stop loss. You understand? Price hitting your take profit and still going your direction, or you missing an entry. They are inevitable things. They are inevitable. There's nothing you can do in trading to avoid this type of conditions. This is a natural way of trading. These are things you have to accept as a trader. One thing you can do is to reduce the probability of these things happening, but trust me when I say it is inevitable. There will be no time when you'll be able to trade without missing a trade, a little bit like one pip away from your entry, or hitting your take profit and going your direction, or almost hitting your take profit but coming back to hit your stop loss, or hitting your stop loss and going your direction. All these type of things, you can't miss them. So put this in your mind too. Now, the win rate here is way more than 50%. It's more than 50%. If I add with the break even, it will be like around 60% win rate. You understand? But that's what it is. I'm not changing these things for no reason, not because you people are telling me to do it. I'm not changing. I just have to put that out of the way. And if we come to the risk to reward, if we come to the R multiple, you find out that if I won 13 trades and I lost 12, 13 times 2 is going to be 26 minus 12 gives me around 14R, which is to say I made 14R out of 25 trades I took. 25 trades. I know you understand. Now for buys, I bought 16 out of 30 times. That's crazy. And I also sold 14 out of 30 times, which means it's around like 50-50. You understand? So the market, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would say that's crazy. Now let's come down. Now, and I trade 2 pairs, by the way. I trade 2 pairs. If you do not know, then they know now. And I trade 2 pairs. Now for trades, I took 23 trades on gold, and I took 7 trades alone on USD card. It's funny, gold is like the pair I really trade. You understand? So it's just very hard to trade something else. It's hard. It's hard. I'll put it like that. I bought gold 18 times, and I bought USD card 3 times. I sold gold 10 times, and I sold USD card 4 times. Wins in gold was 8 times. Wins in USD card was 5 times. Pay attention. Lost in gold was 9 times. Lost in USD card was 2 times. BE in gold was 5 times. That's all the break even I had was on gold. BE in USD card was 0. Now this is it. I don't trade USD card that much, but I have like a 70% down. This is just 7 trades. I would not like to calculate win rate with just 7 trades, but with the data here, it's about a 70% win rate. You understand? Because I just lost only 2 times in the whole 7 trades I took. Now that's mad. Now I'm seeing it 2 ways. I could say I have a higher win rate with USD card, but mind you, I didn't take a lot of trades with USD card, so there's no need to come up with that type of data. You understand? You get what I mean? So if you trade less, there's one miracle with trading less, or one funny thing with trading less is that when you trade less, you somehow you will somehow come up with a higher win rate than low. That's one thing with trading less. If you're a trader, you know what I'm saying. So that's just it. Now buys 1. Now I took 13 buys. Now out of the 13 buys, I won 6 of them. For USD card, out of the 3 buys, I won 2 of them. Sells 1. Out of the 10 sales, I won just 2. Bro, that's crazy. But that's understandable. Why? Because gold market has been buying. It has constantly been bullish. You understand? It has been bullish. So that's another thing to pay attention to. The trend is your friend. Never you ever go against the trend. That's the easiest way to lose money in trading. So because of the fact that the market has continued, gold has been breaking its all-time high continuously. Every week it breaks its all-time high at some point every day. So it's understandable that most of the buys, the sales I took were losses. Now with the sales here, it's about 20% win rate alone. 20% win rate. That's crazy. That's really nuts. I should pay attention to that next time. So very important. This is something that is occurring to me. I was writing this that time, I was finding it out. Now on sales one with USD card, I want 3 sales. Now USD card, I would say the market has been consolidating. It has not really been doing anything. But recently, last week, the market just broke out from a level. So I think from there it's going to be a continuous drop. Now for loss, out of the 13 buys I took, I lost 4, and for the sales I lost 5. Now the same thing with card. Card, I lost 1 buy and lost 1 sell. Card data is just crazy, but it's just 7. I'll need to keep going to really like get more data for card to know if, like, you understand what I mean, to like if I should trust more setup with card or with gold. So I need to keep going. Now, how many times the price stopped me out and go my way? For break even, it stopped me 2 times for this break even and went in my direction and hit my take profit. Now full stop loss, it stopped me 2 times for full stop loss and went in my direction and hit take profit. That's to say, it did not reach break even, it did not reach 1.5 hour, it came back and stopped me and still went in my direction again. How many times the price hit 1:1, then SL? 2 times. So this is the data I have right now. You understand? This is all I have right now, and yeah, I'm still finding out more about my trading. It still amazes me. You understand? Now I used to have a very low win rate in trading. I used to have about 25% win rate. You understand? But still, I was still using it to trade profitably. To be very, very honest. You understand? Now the win rate is not going to stop you from trading profitably. You understand? But it's good to have a high win rate. My goal is 70% win rate. This is really my goal, to be honest. This is what I'm working at. For now, I do not have any data to anything to add. All the things I've been testing have not given me more than a 50-something% win rate. Now, to make you understand this win rate you're seeing here is the same win rate I have when I backtest. So what I do first is that if I have a model, or if I think of a model, if I come up with an idea, I go first to my backtesting app and I backtest a couple of trades, like 20 to 30 trades. If it makes sense, I backtest about 100 trades. You understand? Before I implement it to my trading. That is what I do. Now, for all the things I've tested, you understand, I've not seen anything that have given me more than a 50-60% win rate, like, you understand, around a 50% win rate, or better than what I am doing now. So therefore, because of that reason, I'm still going to continue with this journal up to 50 trade sample. Now it's around 30. I'm going to continue to 50. Now at 50, I'm still going to make a video like this again. You understand? So, but my goal is 70%. That is really my goal. If I get to a 70% win rate, I'm going to stop modifying or stop refining and just stick to that. You get? That is, honestly, that is my goal. My goal is 70% win rate, and I'm going to keep trying what is going to help me get that win rate. You get? So that's my goal. I've traded a low win rate for as long as I could. I'm not doing it anymore. So this is actually the data. This is the 32 trade sample. This is the part 2 of the whole thing. Part 3 is going to come. Part 4 is going to come till when I've gotten the result I really want. Thank you all for the support. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate. Stay tuned for the Saturday video. It's going to be lit. Y'all know how we do it here. So peace and love. I'll catch you guys later.